Real estate never is short of stories. That's one thing I do know. Here's another one for today, guys. We are talking about realtors, not realtors. We're talking about realtors coming dressed for the part. All right, here's a concern. All right. A little while ago, I was working with a client. He was referred to me by someone, and he says, my fiance and I are looking to rent a home. She's pregnant, and we have a 4-year-old at the house. So we need help looking for a rental property because we're having a home built. Can you help us? I said, not a problem. Is she going to be here for the showings is my question. He said, not for all of them, but I will be the one pretty much leading the show with looking at the properties. Okay, pause. Now, I'm a woman. Woman is pregnant. I'm not fooling with any women that are pregnant, first and foremost, because their emotions are definitely higher. And even if she wasn't pregnant, this is something that I always got to make sure of. She's secure. She's got to be secure. She wasn't going to be on the lease. And when they came into the office for the initial consultation, guess who I addressed most? Her, right? She is the one that's going to approve this whole damn thing in the first place, all right? He may be approved for the loan, but she's got to approve this deal. So ladies, when you are meeting with a client, when you're meeting with a couple more than anything, if she's not on the loan, if she's not on the application, please make sure that you are addressing her most. That is most important because you have no idea what that car ride home is going to be like. Because if you spent too much time looking at him, talking to him, and only addressing him, it's going to cause a problem. You may get a call in the next 2 days and wonder, well, how come they didn't want to work with me anymore? I didn't do anything wrong. Well, silently, you might have been dressed a little bit too crazy for her, and she didn't feel secure, okay, and okay with that. She didn't feel good about it. And you might not have been addressing her where she felt left out. So, long story short, when you are talking with someone who is a couple, a unit, please make sure that you are including her in the conversation, probably more than him. All right. Now, when it came down to the showings, the gentleman was not flirting with me. It wasn't a case like that, but it was more so, let's get her, your fiance, on WhatsApp to make sure she's seeing what's going on, because I need to make sure she is included. She needs to feel she's still part of the deal as she's still handling family at the house. All right. So WhatsApp was a huge piece for her to approve or disapprove a lot of the properties, because it wasn't just going off of his vibe. It just wasn't going off of, yeah, I like the second house that we looked at. Okay. So all I'm saying is, couples, you all mean a lot to me, and there's no way I'm going to jeopardize my commission, anything with this transaction or my reputation to just bring along your husband, your fiance, your boyfriend. None of that. It's going to be, you're going to be included. You're at work. Well, let's put you on WhatsApp. If you can't make the showings for whatever reason, you're going to be included. And I feel that that's a better mix. I haven't had any issues or problems. I want to be able to come to the cookout 3 years later. I still want to be invited to the picnics, y'all. So you got to make sure that that is something there. Now, ladies, when you're dressing, please consider the women when you're out showing properties. You know, a lot of the outfits that we see on Instagram and TikTok, like, we getting a bad reputation out here. And if that's how you want to run your business, that's how you run your business. But this girl right here, the homie right here, what I'm not going to do is give you any concerns that you have to worry about. Your husband is going to stay straight. And even if he did go left, you all wouldn't be a client of mine anymore. No deal is worth any kind of compensation to my own integrity. Okay. So I just wanted to bring that out there to the community. We use WhatsApp on my team often, so that if one of the parties can't make it, then we use WhatsApp. That way everybody is part of the deal. One might be approved, but the other one still needs to approve the whole deal. And that's what we want to make sure. It's very important. So I'll see you guys on the next rant, because there will be one.